What is up, everybody? This is Goodman, and I am back with another video. So, in this one, we are back at the Lincoln property, Sean's old house, where his family destroyed everything in there, and we're going to go through it right now, take a look on the inside. I got some carpet to remove, and Roberto is doing his work, obviously, in it. So let's get into the video, shall we? All right, so see from the outside, doesn't look too bad. Roberto cut down all the bushes. I think we've already seen that 1,000 times, though. We know where all the trash on the side of the road is. So it looks good for that part. Now, let's get into the house. This house did not look like this, okay? This house was actually a very beautiful house, very nice house when she moved in here. And yeah, all of those patches that you see, that's from the kids either busting holes in the wall, from like punching the walls, rough housing, hitting the walls and things like that, like just making humongous, ridiculous holes. This room was like a sunroom, and we're gonna get rid of those windows and cover that up because there's just too much heat coming into the house, and there's really just no point. It makes it kind of a worthless room. You can't really put stuff against that window. Put some siding on the outside, make it look nice. This, I mean, like I said, this house is not bad, but they were just so horrible to it. The carpets were actually not that bad when they moved in. They're horrible now. This kitchen is the testament of how disgusting they were. Those ceilings, you can kind of see how like they're all like brown, and it's not from smoking. That's from the grease and from the cooking that they did. Let's look in the refrigerator, which of course looks not too bad. She cleaned it out, so I'll give her that. At least that part's clean, right? Refrigerator and freezer. If you can clean this out for me, I am always eternally grateful. I have to say that. This bathroom has like never been cleaned before. You can, on the pan right there, it's like all caked up with like nasty mildew and not mold, just mildew, human sludge, whatever you want to call it. Like I said, this house is just, like I said, the carpet was so nice. Amazingly, it was so nice when I first got it, and it's just they just completely just destroyed it. Whatever. Then you got the bedrooms, which again, they're not. You know, there's just some, quote, wear and tear, guys. Just wear and tear. That's that hole in the ground, that's wear and tear. Everyone knows that you just, you know, my parents, they lived in their house for 40-something years now, and, you know, of course, there's like no holes, but that's unnormal. Okay, normal wear and tear is that there's tons of holes and everything like that. That wall was the one that we replaced. I didn't have any filming of it, but Martine and Salvador, they rebuilt that entire wall because it completely rotted out from water coming behind it. In this bathroom, we're going to take out that surround. We're going to put a tile surround in there. That bathroom's going to look really nice at the end, and everything like that. Like I said, look at, I mean, all the amounts of sheetrock work that we've already done. We did this, like we would do sheetrock work, and then we'd come back and there'd be more holes, and I'd be like, what is going on? And then they always be like, I don't know what's happening. No one would ever know who. The best one ever was they have one kid, and there was like a big, huge hole in the wall. And I said, this is you. And he goes, no, it's not. I said, yes, it is, because you're the size of that hole. And I literally took him, I said, watch. And I put him up against the hole, and I leaned him into it, and he was literally perfect. The perfect shape of the hole was his body. And I was like, so you're telling me that this wasn't you? And he's like, no, it wasn't me. I was like, okay, well, at this point, like, you guys are just a bunch of liars. So, you know, this place used to be like the Roman Empire, as Dwight would say from The Office. And we're going to make it that way again. This is a great rental. This is my third property I ever bought, or fourth property I ever bought. So it's one of those special ones to me. I really like it a lot, so I'm not going to get rid of it. Never going to get rid of this one. This is it's not a huge house, but it's a good size house. It's on a nice, quiet end of a street neighborhood. I feel very safe there. I like the property. I've always liked this area. And it's just something I want to keep for the rest of the time that I am doing this. So this is not going anywhere. And yeah, so you still have the huge piles of trash. I'm just getting the screens away. You say, why are you taking out the screens? Well, number one, they're all ripped. And number two, I'm not replacing screens. I don't do that. Replacing or having screens is like having a screen door, or like having what's the stuff that I just never will leave in a house. I take them out every single time. Or having a dishwasher, having a disposal, or having Roberto coming up in the Xterra, baby. Actually, I'm buying that Xterra back from him too, which is funny now because he just got a nice truck. But anyway, it's putting things in the house that are completely unnecessary, like putting ceiling fans. Like you can see, I have all these ceiling fans in this house that are completely destroyed because I put them in there, and then I said, why are the blades broken on the ceiling fans? Oh, well, we just would jump up and like hit them and see like how high we could go, and then they just break off. Oh, cool. Yeah, I had ceiling fans at my parents' house my entire childhood, and still those ceiling fans exist in their house, and they're not broken. So, but these people are only here for like 6 years or 5 years, and this is what we get. So, carpet's coming up because there's hardwoods underneath this. Now, I went and bought, because of this house, I was like, I've been doing a lot of hardwood refinishing, and I'm like, I went to Huntsville actually during this renovation process and bought a floor sander just to help me out. But I started screening the floors, not sanding them. I need to start sanding them because the problem is the screen gets off the top layer, but doesn't get off the paint that's on the hardwood floors. So I need to start doing that because it would really, really make these floors like pop to have it like completely clean and looking nice. There's Roberto, as always, looking great, doing his thing. And am I wearing a mask during this? I don't think I am, because I never learned my lesson, okay? I've learned it now, guys. We've already talked about that. I don't need to talk about it anymore. We had a couple over tonight because, like I explained in the last video, we have a newborn son, and so they came over tonight to have dinner with us, and I kept talking about my pneumonia, and they were like, man, we should take a shot every time Luke says that he has pneumonia. And I was like, you should, because I do have pneumonia, and it's not fun. So let's learn our lesson. Let's make sure that we all wear masks. Let's make sure we mask up, okay? Like 2020 all over again. Anyway, only in necessary situations. So make sure we put the masks on when we're doing things like this, so we're not breathing in the nasty human body chemicals and nasty dust mites and dog poop and pee and cat poop and pee and all that stuff. Whatever. Anyway, we get these things up. Look at that, how beautiful those hardwoods look, okay? And once we get done with exactly, look fantastic. Once we get done with them, screen them off, put polyurethane down, look beautiful, trust me on that one. The before and after on this house is absolutely excellent. I remember taking out that, I really don't like doing carpet removal. I always think like carpet removal is not that hard. Then I get into it and it's absolutely the worst. Like it is so ridiculous. It's just heavy, it's gross. And actually at one of the new house we're doing the new series on, there's tons of carpet in that house. Like so much carpet. And I don't even want to think about it, because I think tomorrow I'm actually going to go over there and start getting rid of some of that carpet. So we'll definitely see. But anyway, so again, we're going to get the rest of the carpet out of here. This is where, in this room, I have a TikTok / YouTube short mostly, right, guys? Where we went into this house to put an exhaust fan up. And there was like, Jackson was with me, and there was dog poop all over the floor on the carpet, and then there was like a dresser drawer on the ground with turtles in it. I never understood the turtle part. It didn't really make much sense. This is some cool flooring. I like finding the cool flooring. The problem is every time I find it like this, I can never reuse it. I wish I could. I actually was going to try to like leave that as kind of like a remembrance thing, but it was cracked. Some of it was coming up, and I was like, it's too much work to keep, so we're just going to get rid of it. We're not going to sit here and do this. But anyway, getting the carpet up is just one thing. You got the padding, remember that, and you got all the staples. Oh, the staples. Guys, if you have a fast way, I've tried the way of like slicing it with like a big scraper on the ground. The most efficient and best way that we have found to do it is just to sit there with some cat's claws and some Kleins or needle nose pliers and just pull them up manually. It's the best way we've found to do it. It sucks. It's the worst. It teaches you lots of patience. I don't like doing it, but that's the way that it is. That's the easiest way. The easiest way, in my opinion, to do things is that. So that's unfortunate, but whatever. You gotta do what you gotta do. So anyway, getting this padding up. You see all the dust? And Goodman, where is your mask, Goodman? Where is it? Oh, it's not there. You don't need it. You're perfectly fine. Oh, young Goodman, what it is to be young again, huh? Be so naive. Anyway, make sure you wear your mask, like I said. So getting all this padding up, like I said, the floors look great, guys. I mean, come on. Like you get to, like in Alabama, like, or in Birmingham, almost all these houses, you get past that nasty carpet that people put on there, you have these beautiful hardwood floors. And it just takes a little bit of effort, and by a little bit I mean a lot of effort, to get all this carpet up and then get all the staples up, then to go and sand it, then to go and restain it. But these hardwoods will last a long, long time, forever really, if you take care of them. So that's what I've started doing now. Like I remember I went to a carpet phase probably about a year ago. You saw a lot of videos of me putting carpet down, me and Roberto, but I don't know. The carpet, I'm gonna put carpet like in my house, like when we renovate here, but can't do it. Can't do it in these houses anymore. It's just too easily destroyed. No one cares. No one wants your nice carpet to be there. They're not, oh, I gotta care about Goodman's carpet. He's such a good guy, whatever. No, they don't care about that. So this is the final product of the day, which is everything nice and swept up. We got all the staples we're gonna get. You see all the lines of staples we're gonna have to get up. And then, you know, some of the stuff is glued down. But once you get the screen on there or the sander on there, it looks fantastic. It will get done real fast. This stuff, like I said, this is what I really wanted to keep this flooring. It's just, it all pops up. It's super duper old. It's just not going to work out. So it stinks. Had to actually floor over all that. But it's still, it was a good thought. How about that? That's what I'm trying to say. It was a very good thought. Anyway, let's go in and see what Roberto's doing, which they're going around getting everything caulked, and getting all the sheetrock. He got the sheetrock up for the door right there. There used to be a door, and I wanted the door gone. Look, wow, there's no more holes where they punched, you know, stuff through the walls. What are you thinking, Roberto? Yeah, see, this is a good day. Roberto is having a good day today. Normally he's having bad days because I go in there and I'm like, hey, Roberto, and he goes, he doesn't want me to film him. And I'm like, what's wrong with you, dude? Come on, just everything's fine, okay? We'll be perfectly fine. This door opens, which was good because I got rid of that back door, which that's, you know, you gotta have 2 doors to exit out of a house. Always remember that. I forget things like that all the time, especially fire alarms. Always forget the fire alarms. Still got that hole from the, you know, wear and tear where everyone kicks their, you know, kicks the wall when they get really angry. This is getting all caulked up and getting ready to look very, very good. So we're on a roll with this house. You know, it's a long way from being done, but it will be done. It's going to look fantastic. It's going to be a great rental. Going to make me a lot of money, which is what matters. And this kitchen is next. We got to get all this stuff off, and we got to get these ceilings painted, floors painted, not floors painted, floors redone, all that good stuff. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. We're going to have a lot more coming up here soon, so make sure you stay tuned for that. And yeah, make sure you wear a mask, all right? Mask up, guys. Remember? Always mask up. LOL. All right, I will talk to you guys in the next video. Stay safe. See you then. Bye-bye.
This is Goodman back with another Stop